What's up, guys? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Got a kick-ass Flex Friday routine for you today. We're going to be doing, of all things, a 2-rep max on the pin press. Now, typically speaking, I use the pin press as an accessory lift to kind of increase weak point strength on my chest and the shoulders and fight through some of the sticking points that I typically experience on my bench press. But because I got into the gym real late, literally, filming this Flex Friday footage was at 1:30 Thursday night, and it's one of those things where it's kind of funny how so much changes in just a 10-year span. 10 years ago, I would have been in my early 20s, been a couple hours past my grueling Flex Friday routine, and would have been worrying more about finding a slam piece before last call than slamming weights on the pin press, because I didn't have anyone that was good enough to spot me for a regular bench press. But nevertheless, kind of a tangent there, but it's just kind of funny how things change so much over time. But just do yourself a favor. If you're going to do this Flex Friday routine, instead of using the pin press as your 2-rep max, if you can, and if you have a quality spotter who's not going to let you eat shit, then definitely do a 2-rep max on the regular flat bench press instead of the pin press, because like I said, pin press is going to have a far better usefulness if it's used as an accessory lift versus as a core lift. Just doesn't have as strong a carryover for building a 1-rep max as a core lift as it is for, like I said, that accessory. So do a 2-rep max on the flat instead of the pin press, and it is definitely going to have a strong carryover. This is a kick-ass routine. Think you're really going to enjoy it. Getting some heavy work in, some speed work in, quality core activation work, and one hell of an arm finisher for you. Check it out. Do it. I think you're really going to enjoy the swole, that sick-ass pump that you're going to get. Let's get started. All right, kicking off today's Flex Friday routine, we obviously are going to start off with a core activation sequence. It's, like I said, it's terribly important, especially for days where we're going to be lifting some heavy-ass weights, to be doing some quality core activation work, because if you look at the core's main function, it's really broken down into 2 components. It's redistribution of tension and redirection of force. And whenever we're doing any upper body based core movements like we're going to do today, we have to make sure that we're getting the most from our core. It's going to help better stabilize the spine, but given the function of redirecting force, that basically means that a lot of the hip drive that we want to get when doing a bench press, if we don't have quality stabilization in our thoracic spine and we're not keeping everything neutral, then we're going to lose all that hip drive that will assist in the bottom of the bench. So core activation work in the beginning is not just important for patching up any possible power leaks that might show up, but definitely for increasing the ability to kind of work as one cohesive unit for more powerful lifting when you're trying to put up some big nasty ass bar bending weights. So after that, obviously doing some of our priming sets to ignite the nervous system and get our body used to moving fast and explosively with the correct muscle fibers that we want firing at will, especially when it comes to what we're lining up the bulk of our focus on the day in, and that is going to be the 2-rep max here. Like I said, if you can, don't be doing the pin press. I'm only doing it because of necessity. I want to do a horizontal press. I actually had it scheduled to be a regular bench press for a 2-rep max, but at least happy with the weight I put up here. 405 for a 2-rep max on the pins is it's not too bad. I definitely need to up the ante, and one of the things I'm going to do there is focus on more accommodated resistance work and more supplemental work, more assistance work for increasing strength in my chest and in my shoulders, what you're going to see me do here.
doing some banded dumbbell bench. It's going to overload the middle and especially the top portion of the bench. You know, definitely going to blast the shit out of the long head of your triceps, which is going to dramatically improve the lockout. And right after doing that horizontal press, I'm going to be doing a horizontal row. So just doing some dumbbell cheat rows. Great way to get a lot of blood flowing, pump up the entire back, lumbar all the way to the top. All right, so upper back work, lat work, and lumbar spine, erector spine, and given the fact that we're initiating with our hips, some a little bit of hamstring and glute work in there too. So great overall movement right there. After that, we are getting to the arm workout that I told you is going to be an absolute ass kicker. Great pump you're going to get here, and not just a way to really force more growth, but also if you're trying to put up some big ass bar bending weights in the overhead press and in the bench press, it's going to be important for you to address the long head of the triceps, and this is exactly what you're going to get with those overhead Tate presses. I typically do those Tate presses on either a flat or an incline, but you can do them standing. It's going to get a lot of long head of the triceps and even some upper back, core, and deltoid work in there too. After that, I'm going to do some regular ass press downs, little flair, little flavor that I'm going to sprinkle on there by doing the bands. It makes it to where it's increased tension at the bottom instead of just the regular cable, which is same tension throughout. And whatever we do with the triceps, we got to even out with the biceps. It's not a complete arm workout if you leave out the biceps. So doing a little bit of hammer curls, some alternating curls, and you know, at this point your pipes are absolutely engorged, throbbing with all that blood flowing in there. A lot of time under tension, forcing a lot of growth in the area, which is exactly what you want if you're trying to increase your bench by addressing those triceps and just addressing your broness by hitting those biceps. After that, I want to finish up with some good upper back work, something that, you know, forces more scapular retraction. So a neutral grip pull up here, trying to limit the kipping and just muscle it up and just increase the time under tension. So it just really increase the stabilizing strength for overhead press and bench press. And then after that, once your back's torch, finish up with some band scarecrows.
Hey guys, if you dig that Flex Friday routine and want to learn more about how you can put together your own programs that build more dense, ripped, and powerful muscle mass, allows you to look and perform like an absolute ass-kicking machine, then be sure to pick up your free copy of the muscle building blueprint that I put together for you by clicking on this button right here, or if you're on your cell phone or a tablet while watching this, then simply go down to the description area right now and click on the first link that you see. When you do that, I'm going to take you to another page which breaks down every free module you're getting with this gift, as well as how it's going to teach you the basics on how to build that more powerful, dense, functional muscle mass that allows you to look and perform like the animal that you are destined to become. Like I said, it's completely free of charge, so you want to check it out right now. Just click right here or down the link in the description area and I'll take you to that free gift page and get you on your way digesting this kick-ass gift. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the kick-ass tips and routines that I'm going to be hooking you up with here on the reg. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.